Yes, why not? My name is Sapna and I'm from Jammu. As far as my academic credential are concerned, I have done Masters in English and BA too. And right now I am a homemaker. And simultaneously, I am running a YouTube channel. The name of my channel is My Village, My English. And that's all about me. So I want to know
That's
about yourself a little bit.
absolutely, ma'am, absolutely. I'm Shatabdi. I'm from West Bengal. I have done my graduation and post-graduation in English literature and BEd also. And if I talk about my hobbies, I like singing, dancing, and reading the most. So, how is the
Good.
weather there? i- How is the weather there in Jammu and Kashmir?
Right now in Jammu, it's a rainy weather. You can say,
Okay.
yes, rainy weather is here. And too chilly. Before
Okay.
you, I did conversation with a co-learner. She was also from West Bengal, Rimpi Chakravarti ma'am. Do you know Rimpi Chakravarti ma'am? Her
Yeah, I
channel
know.
name
I
is English with yes, English with RAC.
Okay, yeah, I know. I have seen her in many videos, but I haven't talked yet with her.
Okay, 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 okay. Are you a student? Are you doing
Yes,
something?
I'm preparing for government job these days. So I have to study my academic books. So how many
Okay, okay.
subscribers do you have in your channel?
I think I have 662 subscribers. Right,
Oh,
60.
what do you like to do in your free time?
Because I am a mother, my baby is too young, just about 2 years old, and I don't have enough time to spend with me because in whole day he only sleeps at two only 1 hour. Otherwise, I spend my whole time with my son. So in free time, yes, in free time I try to make video if it is possible. Otherwise, I spend my whole time with my son. Because in my family there is no one at home most of the time, so that's why I have to take care of my child the whole day, so that's why.
Okay, so you don't get free time at all. You are busy all the
No, no,
time.
no. Yes, yes, before my marriage I used to teach to the student, but right now still I am teaching for students at home as a home tutor. That's enough, and whatever time I had I use with those children. Otherwise, I complete my household chores only the whole day and work with my son. Which type of exam or which type of uh, you have told me that you are a student. Are you doing
Yes.
something just like PhD,
No,
or you are preparing for?
no, I'm preparing for government job.
Do you want to go to teaching
I
profession?
want. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me why do you want to become a teacher? If no doubt, teacher is a very responsible person, and the position of a teacher in our society is very respectable. But I have watched your video. In that video, you want to become a government teacher. Do you have a special ambition to go in the government school? Because if you want to become a teacher means teacher. The work of teacher is to only teach to the student. Why do you
Doesn't.
want to become a government teacher?
No,
Why
it's
do you
not
want
like
to become
that. It's not like that. I
okay?
still am teaching. I teach at home. I don't. I would love to teach in anywhere, no matter it is or institution or anywhere. I can teach at anywhere. It doesn't matter. It have to be government sector. It have to be private sector. It's not that actually. But yeah, definitely people love to do job in government sector because there is a job security. The topmost thing that here we can get job security. In other field you will not get that, so that is why people love to do a job in government sector, I think so.
Yes,
But I
because
consider if I get chance to teach, I will teach anywhere, no matter where it is.
yes, teacher are the nation builders. And
Hmm.
when you become a teacher and when you are a teacher, then you have to accountable to everyone. You have to accountable to the students, accountable to the institution. You have to accountable to the parents. So it is a, social and ethical, I think, duty of a teacher
Yes.
to do their work with accountability. Because I did work before my marriage. I did work in a private institution, and that time I observe the things. When you are a teacher, you are not a teacher only. You have to be very accountable to everyone. Because where I live especially, the people are very poor. And when the parents pay fee, when the parents pay the fees of their kids and their hard money, then you have to be very accountable that what we are doing. And we have to be, if we don't, if we have so many weaknesses and we are not able to do anything, means if we are not perfect in something, that we have to get perfection because of the students, because of their parents, because of their hard earned money.
Yes,
It's very
and I
important.
always, yeah, you are absolutely right. And I always treat my students from the bottom of my heart. Whatever I
Yes,
know, and if I don't know, I learn, then I teach them. I always try to teach them from the bottom of my heart. And not only I teach, I also teach them moral values also, how to be a
it's
good
very
human
important.
being, and how to
Yes,
be a good human being. That is what I also teach them. Hi.
yes. Say hi to
Hello.
ma'am. Say hello.
Hello. How are you?
Yes.
What are you
Hmm? Say
doing?
fine. Say fine. Thank you. I think she.
Don't you don't you want to say anything?
You
Hi,
want to
bolo
say
hi.
anything to ma'am? Say hi.
Hi,
Say hi to
say
ma'am.
hi.
Because I am using this earphone, so it may be he is not
Okay.
listening to you.
Okay, he's just seeing me. Okay, okay, I can understand. Okay. I also teach them to
So
be a
please,
good human being because it is the most important thing. All have to be a good human being first, and then any other things. A degree. I know if you want to get a job, you need degrees, but degrees are not everything. You have to be a good human being first, and then other things. So you need
yes,
to learn
because
some
any,
moral values. Yes.
yes, because if we talk about the present situation, present scenario, there are so many students. If we talk about, they are always on unrest. And they don't follow their teacher. So use abuse words or language. You may have heard about the students as it. I am not talking about that every time students are wrong. Sometimes we as a teacher maybe do something wrong. But moral values, that you are talking about, the moral values, to inculcate moral values is very important. Because we cannot inculcate, parents cannot inculcate each and everything to their kids, to their children. And even though children don't listen their parents, but
Yeah.
if it is the duty of the teacher, when they inculcate moral values among the students, it
Mhm.
helps them to become a good citizen, help them to
Absolutely.
become a, yes, a good citizen and serve their nation.
Yeah. True.
Yes,
We all have responsibilities towards our society, towards the nation, and last but not least, towards the world. We have
yes,
responsibilities,
yes,
and we shouldn't forget at all. We
yes,
should
yes,
always remember all those things. We should not think all the time about ourselves. We have some
yes,
responsibilities to everybody.
Yes. Because when I was in my college, at that time, one of our professor, they always told us that there's a teaching profession and the profession which is medical profession belong to the doctor's profession. These two professions are directly linked with the human being. That you are directly linked with the human being. If you are an engineer or something else, then you have to manage the materialistic things. But
Yeah.
in this field, especially in the teaching field, you have to deal with the human, and you have to make human as a humane. So it's very
Yes.
important. It's very
Yeah.
important because this teaching field a noble profession, and uh, teacher are always respected. Okay, so tell me about your favorite teacher, which is in it maybe in your school, college, the person you would
Yeah.
like the most.
Yeah, actually, in my when I was in school, that time there were a lot of teachers. They all were my favorite and best. I used to respect all my teachers a lot. But one there was when I was in class 8 that time. A teacher came. She was English teacher and she was really good, excellent in English. So I can say that she was the first who made us realize that you can learn this language. It is quite easy, and before she came, I didn't used to believe that I can. School that time there was a teacher. She was English teacher, and she was really excellent in English. So she made us realize for the first time that we can learn this language. It's easy. You can write something. You can write on your own. And before that, I used to believe that it is impossible for write something in English. But she made us realize that no, it's easy. You can learn. You can write something in English. Her name was also Shatabdi. So her name was
Okay,
also
okay,
Shatabdi. So she was my really very, very dear and favorite to me, and she was the best teacher to me. And I used to love all my teachers, and I used to respect all my teachers, but she was the best one.
yes. Because some teachers are always memorable to us. No doubt, all the
Yeah,
teachers are favorite to us, but the special one, which we like by heart, and person we
yeah,
respected the most is some person. Okay, so your teacher
and
name is also Shatabdi.
yeah,
Shatabdi, you know,
yeah,
Shatab.
yeah,
The meaning of Shatabdi century. What is the
yes,
meaning of
yes,
your name?
yes,
Century.
century, yes.
Okay, century. Unique name. Okay.
And she used to love us in such a way. I'm really not able to express it in words. It can't be described in words. And she used to love us really in such a way I can't express in words.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And she used to love everyone. And she used to love everyone. That is
Okay.
why she was too favorite to everyone.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So,
Good.
ma'am, if I ask you who was your best teacher in your life, then whom do you say?
If I talk about my college life, then the name of my favorite teacher, uh, Mrs. Suman Chad, Professor Dr. Suman Chad. She was also very inspirational lady to all the students, and she always motivated us. Even when I was in college, I I was not be able to write a single sentence in English, but she always motivated us to write something. Whatever you would write, I will correct that thing, this and that thing, how to write. She always motivated us. But when I joined my B.Ed college after my graduation, because of my English in my B.Ed, I took social studies and Hindi as my teaching subject. You know, teaching subject.
Mm-hmm.
Understand teaching subject, that you have to
Yes.
take two teaching subject in B.Ed.
Mm-hmm.
I took Hindi and social studies, but
Mm-hmm.
you can. So English was not a difficult language. It's the only thing you have to take the step. and she is very inspirational, and always she motivate us. So I think this is the motivation of that lady, that I am here to express, I am here and able to express myself to you. Otherwise, as I told you that in my college days, I was not be able to write even a single sentence in English.
Yeah.
She's that's why. So which are you a home tutor?
Yes, yes.
Home
I teach
tutor
at
are
home. No, I teach at
okay.
my students come at my home.
Yes, yes, student comment. Okay. At what time do you take your class?
I teach in the morning. They come at 7 o'clock,
7
and
o'clock
I
to?
leave them at 8:30.
Okay. So are they free right now? Means the students are free or enjoying their holidays?
No, 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 no. Their session starts in January.
Okay, okay, okay. January to December.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Because in here in Jammu, the session of the students begins in the month of March to March,
Okay,
March April
in
session.
March.
So that's yes, that's why
So,
I'm
ma'am,
asking to you.
okay. So I was asking that in which language do you speak at home?
We used to speak, we speak Dogri language at home. Have you
Dogri.
heard Dogri?
Yes, yes, I have heard.
Okay, from whom? From
No,
whom have you
actually,
heard?
I know that it is spoken in Jammu Kashmir.
Okay, okay.
Sometimes I search
Because
all these things on Google, which language is spoken there, in which state, which language is spoken. So this is how I
yes,
came to know.
in competitive purpose, it's important. Sometimes this type of question may be asked in the exam, so that's why you know the Dogri language. Yes,
Yeah, yeah, and a lot of things should know. We have 28 states, and when we read all those things in books, we may forget. But when we heard some from other people, with that time we can remember those things for a longer period of time. We do not forget them. So that is why I ask
yes,
people
yes,
when I try to communicate on application on other application, that time I know all these things. In spite of that, I ask them which language do you speak at home, and who is the chief minister of your state, and what are the famous places in your state. This is how we continue our conversation.
yes.
And
It's
now,
important because it's
and
important because it help you to learn something new, and
new.
to yeah, you can easily get the information from that person. And one thing I may I ask something to you?
Yes, yes, definitely, ma'am.
A special, okay, what which language do you speak at home? Bengali?
We speak in Bengali here.
Okay, Bengali. In your family member, despite of you, any person speak English language?
No, here the surroundings is not like that. No one speaks English. Sometimes I speak with my sister and sometimes with my nephew. Otherwise, the surroundings are not like that. No one speaks English here. Is anyone there
So
in?
who motivate you to learn this language? As you have done your master in English, this is the reason, or just that you
I just
want to fluent in English?
No, I never thought that I would be super fluent like that. But I don't know how I learned this language. But yeah, definitely I had a passion to learn this language. That is why I learned this language, I think so.
It's important because passion is again important. But if I talk about myself, because I have done my master's English in English, so I want to do justification to my degree. So this is again the reason that I am learning this language. So that's why I am asking to you whether it is the reason that you have done in your master's in English, and you want to become a fluent.
No, I used to love this language. So when I used to see that people are speaking in this language, I used to feel like that, oh my God, they're super intelligent. That is why they're able to speak English. So I have to be intelligent.
Yes, because this is the thinking of the person, that the person who is fluent in English, it may or may not be
That much.
knowledgeable or not. Yes, the person is knowledgeable or not, it doesn't matter. That the person who are fluent, it means he or she is knowledgeable than us.
Yes,
So it's very
that is how that is how we
so.
consider others.